One of the greatest privileges that I have is at the time of a baptism. And every time I hold up the baby in my arms over the altar, I myself ask, what will this child be? What will this child be? That question is in reality asked about each of us at our baptism. For any one of us, what will this child be? So look around. Here we are. What have we become? What are we becoming? What will we be? At the end of this week, at the end of next month, a year from now. The birth of John the Baptist reminds us, all of us who claim to be followers of Jesus, of our baptism, and reminds us of our place in this world. In fact, the prophet Isaiah speaks and says, "You are my servant." That word is addressed to each and every one of us. You are my servant, through whom I show my glory. The very glory of God shines forth in each and every one of you. And so as God's people, we are called to be filled with the Spirit of God, to be overpowered with the Spirit of God in our lives, overpowering us so that we can cleanse, so that we can purge, so we can purify our lives, so that we can be the best of who we are meant to be and who God, the very Spirit of God, just comes forth from us. And as we walk into this world each and every day, that somehow our spirit, the very life, the very reality of our lives, will somehow be able to challenge all the things that compromise the power of God's Spirit in this world. We're called to be guardians of the vision that God has, against all those powers that can steal that vision away from us. And that's easy to happen, isn't it? We can wake up any particular day filled with the Spirit, filled with optimism, filled with a passion for the vision, and yet it can be taken away just like that. It can be taken away so easily by our words, by our behaviors, by our actions, by our self-centeredness, by our selfishness, by our anger, by so many things. So we're called to reclaim our voice as a community. And like John the Baptist, we're called to point the way to Christ, so that God's way can transform us, transform our neighbors, transform this community, transform our homes. What is your home like each and every day? What is your home like? What is the quality of the life within your home? What is the quality of the life of so many in our neighborhoods? We have to be a voice in the wilderness of this world. And so we're called as a church to speak God's word as a community, to prepare the way of the Lord, and to do it in God's way, not our way. So we listen to Isaiah. I will make you a light to the nations. Prepare the way, or a place in this world where Isaiah's vision becomes the vision that guides us. That's our job as God's people. So here we are, And the question we have to answer, what will